Afternoon, morning, night, everyone. Been a while. Thought I'd put a YouTube video together while I had a Sunday hour or two free. I've just been studying recently, a couple of weeks, the gold dollar chart. I'm trying to get really good at doing well on gold. I think it's very rewarding, very volatile. And I want to get good at it. I want to add it to me EU pairs that I only trade. So I've been spending a lot of time, couple of weeks, couple of hours a day trying to understand the volatility of the pairs. I don't know whether that's the right word for this, but you'll know what I mean. And a couple of markings here just to show my work. I just want to show you the long trade I took. I originally got, if you follow me on Instagram, I don't go on Twitter anymore. I don't find it beneficial sharing videos on there. I find the Instagram community of traders seems to be more engaging and more interested. So I only bother with Instagram, so this will only be shared on there. I decided to try and get some demo feedback on gold because I know that it's volatile. I know that it likes to run stops on significant highs and lows. I've learned that so much. But anyone with any profitable trading on gold in the comments or on Instagram, please hit me up and give me any information I can add to try and increase my hit rate. Any sort of specific time of day, news outlets that affect gold volatility even more, any specific announcements that play a big role. I know it's negatively correlated with the US dollar, so I can use that as bias, which is perfect. But quick rundown. I had a daily swing low open, and as you know from previous videos, that daily swing lows are absolutely key to what I do, day trading, because that's all I am, day trader. So I initially got stopped out on this setup, and I'll show you where. But for now, my idea was that this was key, and I knew that there was a strong chance that we'd get a good resistance from this daily order block. But if we went above it, we would definitely fill in these inefficiencies to a point at least here, 1760. So there was a decent amount of potential, but all I was interested in is getting my 3 to 4 hour trades and hitting the road and leaving the rest. So the daily swing was in. The next plan is the 1 hour. And this is where my study of golds come in. It didn't quite come down here. This is a separate day. We broke this order block after initially using it. Now, I don't know whether this is a characteristic of gold, but if the stops have been ran, price has no reason to come back down to that level, as ICT has told us in the past. At the breaking market structure, we come down, daily order block, 1 hour order block, we get a sharp move to a liquidity pool above, creating a double top, and then we see this decline. And I was a bit taken aback by this. Now, someone will probably say, well, this is dead easy because it wanted to use the breaker, which was this level. And it didn't. It did, however, fill a FVG or a liquidity void in price inefficiency. I think that's what caused the move up. But anyway, that's not what I'm interested in. I noted that level for future reference. Then we had a stop run and a 1 hour breaker block, which was extremely tiny. And I don't usually pay attention to things like that. I originally got stopped out before my entry came in, and it was due to human error. It was greed, it was fear of missing out. I didn't wait for my higher time frame level to get hit, but when I did, I got a really good reaction. And the demo trade was very, very rewarding, to say the least. Cancels out most of my losses this week, actually. This is internal range liquidity, lots of it. We run the stops above, and we fill this void. That isn't uncommon, I'm aware of that. It happens regularly. We get our proper move. If you bear with me a minute. and I'll show you where I initially entered due to just being fearful of missing out. Before that trade came, I was well aware of the triple top, and I believed that we had a RTO QM Quasimodo setup on a run on stops, breaking market structure. We just entered the New York kill zone, and I was confident that we would then run the stops, break market structure, return to block, rally, give me my 3R, and I would have left, got stopped out. And it's only when I look back, because I traded off me, I managed positions on my phone, and I was nowhere near the correct higher time frame level that I needed. It was a stupid decision to take a trade there. So I usually don't get back involved and let the negative mindset take over, and not take the next trade due to lack of confidence, but I weren't allowing myself to do that. And eventually we got what I considered to be a concrete setup, which was the run on stops, breaking MS, 1 hour breaker, higher time frame in a kill zone. And I ended up taking 7R out of this, which is a fantastic return. And I don't usually do that, but I wanted to prove to myself that I could deal with the gyration up down of emotions that this setup was giving me, because it went right towards the end of the session and it came to the extreme of the order block QMM3. And I've noticed gold does like to do that. It likes to test your nerve, and it did. And then it done it again, and then it gave me a, oh yeah, this is going to fly up now. 2 minutes. Oh no, we're coming back down. No, we're going to fill a void, come back down. No, we're not going to run again. Blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I sorted out, just back towards the level I wanted, which was these highs here. So that was the gold trade, and I've done a couple of these this week, and for every loss I've incurred, the 2 big major wins I've had have completely annihilated the loss on the demo account and put me up comfortably. And I believe this pair is very rewarding, although very volatile. So yeah, I just thought I'd put a video together of, what I'm up to, what I'm trying to study, how I'm getting on, and if anyone who trades gold and can trade gold profitably and can prove it, could leave some information below in the comment section, or on Instagram is even better to reach me, and just tell me what you found about gold. What is the best time you find to be trading? What news affects gold the best way, where you get the best volatility? Is there a certain specific amount of highs and lows it will run before it uses a breaker instead of an order block? Why do only certain breakers get used and order blocks get used the rest of the time? What have you found? What have you found that could be, you could pass on? But that was the gold trade in New York, and my 2 major wins have came in New York, so I'm starting to see if there's a positive correlation between those setups other than London, because I know London can be extremely choppy and undecisive. So yeah, I just thought it was about time I upgraded my YouTube and added a video. So I hope you've all been well. I hope trading's going good. So this current situation we're in globally, I hope every one of you are feeling mentally okay. This is a testing time for many of us, and I'd just like to put out there also, non-trading related. This is a really tough time, and no one's taking it lightly. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are taking it really difficult. You are probably too ashamed or scared to open up. Please, my DMs are always open on Instagram. I don't care who you are if we've never met. If you follow me, it's because you obviously enjoy the posts put up, which I find respectful. I admire and appreciate the time. So if I can help in any way, just drop a message and we'll chat about anything, just to try and take your mind off whatever negative vibe or experience that you're having at the moment. So remember, just drop a DM. Let's talk. It's always better to talk than to hold it in. That never benefits anyone. Never bottle anything up. It never helps. So with that being said, take it easy. Have a wonderful Sunday. Let's have a fantastic start to the week. Follow your rules. Don't be scared of losses. Follow the plan. Trade safe.